So I
welcome home. If missing you made me stronger, then I'd be Superman. If I fly around the world, it wouldn't take me longer than it would to be your man. I fight 1,000 guys, live to die 1,000 lives. I find another way to make me smarter, just so I could understand. I'll find what you're looking for, just so I could understand. tonight. Baby, hold my hand. Take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to see you all today. Thank you for allotting time during your week to attend an ACE Commerce Philippine event. I hope everyone's excited to listen and learn from our speaker because we will be starting our webinar in a few minutes. So, hi everyone, welcome to this week's ACE Commerce event. Thank you for joining us for today's exciting webinar. My name is Irina, and I'm a Community Associate of ACE Commerce Philippines, a cross border and entrepreneur learning community. How's everyone today? Are you all feeling good? If so, please send a reaction, or you could chat on our chat box about how you feel right now and express your excitement towards our event. Before I call on our speaker for today's webinar, let me introduce you guys to what ACE Commerce is. Amazing Cross Borders Entrepreneurs Commerce, or ACE Commerce, is a global entrepreneur community that started in Indonesia. And ACE Commerce Philippines is one of their chapters as the community expands in the rest of Southeast Asia. ACE Commerce is for anyone interested in learning about building successful cross borders commerce by exploring opportunities in a wide range of commerce, as well as having amazing insights and guidance from our awesome founders and entrepreneurs. The community is for those who want to become a better entrepreneur. We strive to bring in amazing founders, mentors, and entrepreneurs to talk to our community of aspiring and successful entrepreneurs. And we strive to provide the best online resources and content to our community to help them towards entrepreneurial success. If you want to learn more about entrepreneurship and get updated for upcoming events, please like our Facebook page. And in order to connect with fellow entrepreneurs, please subscribe to our community. Lastly, I'd like to go over a few items for those who want to have an e-certificate. A participant must fill out the evaluation form during the webinar. The link will be given at the end of the talk and will be open until 11:59 p.m. today. You must send proof of attendance at this webinar. It can be just a screenshot of this event and also a proof of your membership at our website. It can also be a screenshot of your account on Ace Commerce Philippines website. So in case some of you guys are not yet a member, here's how you can sign up. So all for me because I know everyone's excited to meet our speaker. So let me introduce her to you right now. Our main speaker for today is Ms. Jamie Faith Down, CEO of V&M Naturals. Learn from her journey in establishing the beauty and wellness brand Venus and Mars Naturals. Know how the V&M Natural Products innovated an all-natural product line with the Emu oil. Learn from her some tips and insights on how to grow a beauty brand and stay connected with your consumers. Everyone, let's all give a welcome and give a round of applause to Ms. Jamie Faith.
Hi everyone, good evening. Do you see my screen? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm so excited to share with you our journey and our story and what really led us here. So thank you so much for having me. Okay, so how can I share my screen now? Yeah, I'll be
Yes.
sharing my screen. Okay. So again, this webinar is perfect for you if you want to enter the beauty industry or would just like to be inspired on how you yourself can also start your own entrepreneurial journey. So I'm here to share with you, our journey back in 2008 when we were just starting. So I hope that this inspires you tonight. So again, my name is Jamie Faith Tan Velez, and I am the founder of VNM Naturals, which was born back in 2008. So again, this is the brand, this is our logo, and the brand actually revolves one ingredient which we are really proud of, and it's the emu oil. It was mentioned already by Zarina a while ago, and this is the product. This one is a very powerful product, and most of our clients find this to be their holy grail after just one use, and you'll find out why in a bit. So this product is actually native to Australia, and it improves the skin condition 10 times faster, and it penetrates the skin 10 times deeper. So what does that mean? It means that it's the closest to the human components, and it actually started. So what really was our story? Um Actually, when we were starting, my cousin had a severe psoriasis, as in she couldn't walk anymore. When she would wear pants, as in sobrang it really is painful. It was bleeding. And so she was used to using steroid based medications. But then there came a point when she said, enough is enough. I want something that's natural, kasi steroids, you can't use it for the long term. As in it has, negative side effects for your health when you use it for a long period of time. And when you apply it on your skin, sometimes it thins your skin out. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay naman ba? Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, cause I'm not sure where that came from, parang may music, no? So anyway, going back, steroids kasi, they thin your skin out. So when that happens, mas nag-worsen pa yung condition ng skin mo. Whereas with emu oil, sobrang drastic talaga ng change sa balat, and it's as if nothing happened on your skin. So we are the first and only emu oil skincare brand in the Philippines. We are also FDA approved. We are SEC registered, IPO registered, and also TGA certified. Having a TGA certification is actually a big deal. So I'll explain more about that later on. So again, this is the product, and we use emu oil for the rest of our line. So what it does, since it improves the condition 10 times faster and it also penetrates the skin 10 times deeper, when you mix it with other ingredients, like for example, brightening extracts, it makes the products, other products, take effect faster. So for example, hindi lang siya pang sensitive skin. Like we have clients who have problems with dark underarms, dark knees or elbows, and then mga marks on their bodies na hindi natanggal because of like mga flare-ups because of their psoriasis and eczema, dermatitis, and many more, and various skin problems pa. Siya yung nakaka-help talaga. So with this product, you see visible results in day one. And you know what? When I was starting this product, it was actually, I'll just go back to that slide. We started on a platform called Multiply. And now kasi nowadays, everything's online, no? So when we were starting, that's actually where we shared about the products also. So Multiply was a platform, hindi pa sikat yung Facebook, nandun na siya. So people use it to share their photos. And then during that time, a lot of businesses really built their businesses also on Multiply. So we were one of the businesses that started there. And ang dami talaga. Para siyang forum, para siyang Shopee in one. Parang people can shop there. Though it's not an e-commerce site, parang very manual pa rin when they buy. They can just fill out a form, may mga ganun, pwede nilang gawin. So at least now, sobrang nag-evolve na yung e-commerce. And if you want to start a business online, it's so easy nowadays. You just have to set up your Shopee account and you can start selling, right? But with Multiply, sobrang parang documented talaga doon. Even the reviews are all there and people can really connect there. So, yan. um Visible results in one day, very true yan. And when we were starting, when we would be featured on various TV shows like ANC, ABS-CBN, they'd usually ask us why emu oil. It's something na hindi pa talaga kilala in the Philippines, no? Pero that's precisely the reason why I chose this product, because after I saw the tremendous difference on my cousin's skin, as in parang walang nangyari sa balat niya, I realized and I decided, the Philippine market or fellow Filipinos deserve to know this product. Top notch na and high quality product to enter our shores and really make it available for the Filipinos. Sobrang, that was my mission. And even up to now, I want it to be a staple in every home dahil sobrang dami niya talagang benefits. So, when you were asked, bakit hindi coconut oil or like, bakit hindi argan oil, maraming iba't ibang klase ng oils. Uh, and even if it's not yet known, parang I saw it as a challenge kasi to be a pioneer in something, yun talaga yung one of the keys to success, when you keep on pushing, even when it's hard, even when it's challenging. And after all of the hard work, you'll see the benefits in the long term and in the long run. So, yan. So, emu oil is actually, to those who are not familiar, emu oil is actually 100% natural, and it's from the refined fat of the emu breed from Australia. So, this is the TGA certification. What does it mean to be TGA certified? So, our emu oil is processed by the only TGA certified farm in Australia. So we have exclusive rights to it, and we are the exclusive importer of TGA certified emu oil in the country. And when you say TGA certified, it means that they are certifying this particular product as a medicine for the conditions that it says it can treat. Like for example, psoriasis, eczema, and naman in Australia, they're very strict when it comes to these things. So you're assured na when you use this product, talagang it's of high quality talaga. So again, why is it so good and what makes it stand out, no? Here's a composition of the lipids in emu oil versus human skin oil. If you notice, sobrang close ng mga values here, and that is the reason why when you use it, it restores your skin's barrier talaga. So, since it's the closest to the human skin oil, comparing it with any other natural oil, siya lang yung ganito na sobrang lapit sa skin's values ng human skin. So, since we're talking about building your business online, I want to give you a brief background of how we really also grew from word of mouth. So, before the pandemic, we used to have a lot of stores in the malls, big malls across the metro and some in nearby provinces. And we also used to join bazaars. Meron din kaming parang headquarters before where people can purchase the products from. But then after the pandemic, we decided to really strengthen it back again and use our roots when we were just starting in Multiply. Everything is online, diba? When we were just starting. And so we decided to pivot and instead of having stores in the malls, syempre people wouldn't go to the malls also, diba? We decided to also just strengthen our reseller side of the business. And then we built a community, Emu Oil Skin Stories and Transformations by V&M Naturals. This is where the clients really share their transformations of how they use the products. So very helpful talaga siya. When you're here, it's like parang it's a safe space for people to share their skin stories or skin struggles. And then this community is very helpful in sharing the transformations. I'll try to show you some transformations later on. And then we also banked on social media. Of course, we built our social media presence via Facebook page, also on Instagram, where we have 51.6 followers. Here on our Facebook page, it's 52,000. And on TikTok, I started this during the pandemic as well. This is where I share the transformations talaga. And usually, those are the kinds that really go viral because most people can really relate to it, no? Especially the ones with, severe skin conditions. Whenever these videos go viral, talagang parang nasa-sold out or nawa-wipe out yung stocks namin. And it's really very helpful, especially in this time and age. We also tapped a lot of influencers and other content creators. So here are some of them. We've worked with these amazing content creators in the past, and they've raved about the products on their platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and a lot more. So here, let me just quickly share. Let's see if this will play. Here are some of the products that we have.
Madali siyang i-blend, tapos hindi siya malagkit sa skin. I get more of the product, tapos yun yung ginagamit ko bilang moisturizer, concealer. Tapos i-blend ko na lang na ganyan. Hindi siya fully covered, as you can see, pero at least mas brighter din.
Parang hindi ko na kailangan mag-makeup after. Alam mo yun, parang siguro kilay na lang, blush, and lip tint.
So over the years, we learned to, always take advantage of what is trending or like where our customer really is, what they watch. And so we try to find content creators that fit our culture and also what we stand for. So it's been helpful. So it's very important to keep that in mind if like you want to also build a following or like, spread your network and get more or acquire more customers into your brand to try your products out. And then now I mentioned earlier, since we pivoted online and we really took advantage of the online is the future, 'di ba? Everything is online. That is really the future. So you have to take advantage of it. So that is this is what we did. So we you know really trained our resellers. So from before, where we used to have a lot of stores and syempre iba yung costs involved when you have a store, sobrang malaki yung overhead versus now just helping our very own resellers in their very own entrepreneurial journey. It has been so fruitful for us. And here are some of the success stories. That's why we really make sure na whenever someone enters our program, we want them to be successful kasi their success is also our success. So here's a story of one of our resellers. Currently, during the time that we only relaunched back in 2021. We grew to almost 200 resellers already, and most of them are very, very successful in the business. I think one of the keys to their success is really how we train them and how we teach them and give them all the strategies and tools that they need in order to succeed in this business, because we've been doing the retail business for like almost for more than a decade already before we transitioned into this program, just getting and training the resellers. So we believe that we have all the tools and strategies that we can teach them in order for them to be successful on their own as well. So it's really our joy to see them succeed. So here's Grace. Here, this was actually ano na to, parang 6 months ago na to. Pero now, currently, sobrang mas successful because yung sales niya before na nakukuha niya for like 6 months, kaya niya na yan kunin in just a month now or like close to that, if not this. So, sobrang exponential talaga yung growth nila. Here's another one. This is Roda naman. She's been in the corporate world or all her life, and this is actually her first time entering into a business. And we're very happy because we're very happy to see mga stories like this wherein wala naman silang background. It just really goes to show that the program that we teach them is really effective. So for her, she reached her 1 million in just 5 months. And here's another successful reseller, Miss Ellen, based in Quezon City, wherein she got 1.7 million worth of sales in just 6 months. So, yan. In our program, we also teach them how to, you know, we give them a lot of marketing support, client referral, and online bazaars, pop-up bazaars. So we give them a lot of avenues for them to grow. So, yan, like we give them organic marketing, paid advertising, and a lot more. So, yan. Yan. So that's it for the V&M Naturals Reseller Program. If you want to find out more about us, I would like to invite you all to check us out in our social media accounts. Ayan. We have a lot of stories there. Yan. Here are the social media platforms. If you want to know more about the brand, or like if you want to start your own entrepreneurial journey also in the beauty industry, or if you would like to explore being a reseller with us, we'd be happy to invite you to a discovery call so that you'll learn more about us. That's it.
Thank you so much for that insightful and inspiring talk. I really hope everyone was able to learn a lot from Miss Jamie's talk, and the stories of her experiences and the ideas she imparted will be valuable to everyone in the audience. Before we move on to our Q&A segment, let's have a quick 1 minute break. And in the meantime, you can think of questions you would want to ask when we resume. So, hi again, everyone. I know a lot of you are looking forward to asking questions to know more about the topic today. So, we are now opening the floor to some questions. You can send them in the chat box. But while waiting for questions to come in, someone actually sent a question earlier through private chat. So, they're curious to know what inspired you to develop and turn your business idea into reality?
I didn't realize I was on mute. Well, it all started, because when my cousin had psoriasis, it was really severe, as in, I wanted to help her. So that was really the beginning of it all until a relative from Australia sent us a sample of this oil. And then when we tried it on her, we really saw a tremendous difference on her skin. And that's where it all started. And I realized, and I thought to myself, you know what, this product has to be available here in the Philippines locally. And true enough, when we started doing bazaars, I've met a lot of users of Emi oil, or like people with psoriasis telling me, you know what, I used to buy this pa from Australia. And every time I would see a client sharing her story with us, it's really very fulfilling. iba eh. It's really different when you get to help other people in the process, you know. You're doing a business, but then there's also a purpose for it. S- For sure, if but it's more than just business for me. So it's really more of like a mission. And when you have when you have a mission, or when you feel like there's a purpose to what you're really doing, it makes it even more worth it to um perfect, or keep on doing yan.
That's true. Thank you so much for your answer. Another question that was sent in was, are there any issues with manufacturing your products in the Philippines? If there are, how did you and the team overcome those?
Well, with that, there really wasn't any issue, because I make it a point to really source our products, or really have our products manufactured by a GMP certified facility, and like an FDA approved facility. So that's very very important, because since it's something that is used for the body, it's very important that you are responsible with the formulation and the quality of the products that you release. I know nowadays there are so many brands just popping out, and parang most of them, parang if you think about it, parang it just looks similar to each other, no? Different brands lang. But with us, kasi it's different. We really want to come up with formulations that are top notch and like at par with global standards. So that's very very important for us. So yun, when we started, isa yun sa parang talagang I made sure of that we only get our products from, we only source our products from reputable manufacturers.
Okay, thank you so much. Someone else is asking, knowing what you know and experience now, is there anything that you would have changed when you were just starting your business?
Mm, a lot. Cause when I was just starting, you know what? I was just 18 years old, turning 19. So I learned a lot in terms of like, managing people and handling our finances, business finances. There's so much to learn, in taxation, sobrang dami. So, but then, you know, everything is part of the journey. But if there's one thing that I would tell myself, my younger self, and all of the viewers right now who are watching and are still young and want to start their own businesses, it's very important to have a mentor. And, listen to webinars like these, because it's very helpful, to learn from other people that, that were able to go through these headaches na, para it would be easier for you to do business yourself. So it's very important to have a mentor that you can trust. Yan.
That's so true. Um, Another question is, what personal or business goals are you still currently working towards achieving?
A lot. Because now, since a lot of people rely on us, no, rely on the strategies that we will roll out, it's very important na we execute them properly. So I want to be able to help more people and more families live financially free lives through the programs that we have, like the reselling programs that we have. Because seeing their journey, it's really very fulfilling also on our behalf, that our brand is a part of that growth, their personal growth. So it's very important for me to, have a really strong and structured business for them to anchor on.
Thank you for your answer. Um, Someone is asking, what advice would you give to someone who aspires to become an entrepreneur today?
You know what? This tip or this advice is very simple, but sometimes it's one of the hardest things to do. And you know what? I will just share with you na ang one of the important things to do is just really do it. just take a step forward, because sometimes when you overthink, and parang sometimes kasi we want things to be perfect all the time, and we end up not really working on that step, that small step. Kasi it's very important to take small steps, because you won't, parang eventually you'll just realize ang dami mo na palang nagawa, or like ang dami mo na palang napuntahan just by taking these small steps alone. So sometimes you look at, the steps na parang sobrang layo, but then just keep on pushing and just be consistent with what you do, because entrepreneurial journeys, mahirap siya, but it's really worth it if you keep at it. Kasi talagang along the way, sobrang dami mong mapagdadaanan na parang yung success kasi it's never linear eh. And along the way, as you go through it, hindi mo alam, ang namamaster mo pala is how you do things. And eventually, you'll be more creative in working towards your goal, and eventually parang you'll realize that's the essence of it all. So yan.
For our last question, what is the important takeaway that you'd like everyone to remember?
Siguro when you start a business, you have to anchor it on a place of love and passion for helping people, because if when it all follows through it, when you enter into a business with a passion for service, or like giving value for other people, it's siguro imposible na, it's very impossible for it to not be successful. Kasi if it's something people need, and if it's something people would always keep on coming back to, and would always buy, parang impossible that you won't succeed. And in the process of doing that, it's very, very fulfilling. So always operate from that place of love and help for other people, whether the environment, or like if you have a cause that you want to really strengthen on, always do that. Choose to do that.
That's true. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much for answering the questions and for the very informative talk you shared with me and everyone in this live stream. With that, we want to award you with the certificate of appreciation to you for being our speaker for today.
Wow, thank you.
Ace Commerce Philippines awards the certificate of appreciation to Ms. Jamie Faye Tan for imparting their valuable insights and inspirations at the Ace Commerce webinar entitled The Future of the Philippine Beauty and Wellness Industry, B&M Naturals, given on this day, October 22, 2022, Manila, Philippines. Thank you again, Miss Jamie, for being such an inspiration to me and the people of today's event. We really appreciate you allotting time for us. It was truly an honor to have you speak for us. Before you go, is there anything else you would want to promote or where our audience can reach you?
Yes, I would like to invite you all to. Can I share a screen, Zarina?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I wasn't able to show you some. Wait ha. Share with you some photos lang din. Hold on. Okay. Here you go. If you know people with, I forgot to share some before and after transformations during my presentation earlier. So I'll be sharing some with you here now. So before I go, I want to leave you with these photos very quickly lang. So this one is a case of eczema. This one is a wound transformation. Even babies can use the product. Here is a second degree burn. And as you can see, parang walang nangyari on his skin. And here's an insect bite transformation. So even for insect bites, as simple as you may think this is, diba, sometimes it causes dark mga like this on your legs or your arms when it's not healed properly. So this one is a brightening transformation. So Yan, I would like to invite you to check us out on our social media accounts and also here on our Facebook group. The name is this one. Oh, sorry. The name is Venus and Mars Naturals. This is Emi Oil Stories and Transformations by VNM Naturals. If you know people who suffer from skin problems just like the ones that I shared with you, please do invite them and would be happy to help them out. Thank you so much, Zarina.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone was able to see where we can reach you.
Thank you so much. Is it okay to leave now?
Please do not forget to create an Ace Commerce account through our website, acecommerce.org, as we give announcements for future webinars where you can RSVP on the website. Please also do not forget Please also do not forget to answer the e-certificate form that will be sent at the chat box. Friendly reminder that we will strictly no longer entertain concerns about the e-certificate and create e-certificates for those who failed to answer the Google form. Please avoid making errors in putting your emails. Incorrect emails will no longer be our responsibility. If you want to learn more about entrepreneurship and get updated for upcoming events, please like our Facebook page. And in order to connect with fellow entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, you can join our Facebook group so you can network and ask advice from the community. That's it. Remember that the evaluation form will be closed at 11:59 p.m. today. For concerns, kindly message us on our Facebook page or on our Telegram channel. Thank you everyone for joining our event today, and we hope to see you again in our next event.